Hello, hello, beautiful soul. Hello, beautiful soul. Well done. Well done on investing on this online course on how to create multiple income streams. How to create multiple income streams that flow from your passion, that flow from your purpose. That's what this course is about. I am Ntabi Singh Matenjwa, also known as Coach Ntabi. I am a life and business coach. I'm also a talent management specialist with corporate experience, over 20 years corporate experience. I am a business owner or an entrepreneur, and I have a great passion for helping individuals as well as businesses achieve their highest potential. It is my passion, it is my mandate that I believe God has given me, to serve humanity here on earth. So I love seeing individuals, I love seeing their businesses thrive, succeed, and prosper. And I'm here to show you key principles of how to do that, how to thrive in your business, flowing from a place of purpose, flowing from a place of your passion. So the aim of this course is to share with you this blueprint or this framework on how to create multiple income streams from your passion, from your purpose. Once you apply this framework or this blueprint, you will find that it helps you create all of these income streams, but from a place of purpose and in a structured and systematic way. So when you pursue or you action these multiple income streams, you won't do so haphazardly. You won't do so, basically trying to copy what others are doing or looking at what is trending out there, but you will do you authentically, because these income streams are going to be flowing from a place of purpose, from a place of passion. They will have your DNA, they will have your unique blueprint in them. So that's what this course is about. And this course is divided into 4 lessons, which you can do over 4 days. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, or lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4. It's really up to you how you want to pace yourself. So in lesson 1, we're going to start with purpose, which, as I said, is the foundation of creating these multiple income streams. They need to flow from a place of purpose, from a place of your passion. In lesson 2, I then take you through what is the required mindset, the required winning mindset, not only to create these multiple income streams, but to be able to sustain them. It's one thing to create the income streams, but it's very important to have the right mindset to sustain them, to hold on to them, and even grow them as time goes on. So that's lesson 2. And in lesson 3, I actually share with you the actual blueprint. I share the actual blueprint, which has its origin from the Bible, the book of Genesis. I take you in practical terms how to apply that in today's modern days to create multiple income streams that flow from your passion and that are able to impact not only yourself and your family today, but are able to impact generations to come. So we will do that. And then also in lesson 3, I take you through a clearly defined and clearly articulated case study. I'm all about fusing principles and knowledge with the practical things. It's one thing to know and have head knowledge of something, but how do you implement it? How do you practically apply it in your life, in your business today? That's what I'm about. And in lesson 3, I then take you through a case study from a high-end homeware company called Carol Boyce. It originates in South Africa, but it now has a global blueprint in many countries. Their story is a beautiful, inspiring story that will inspire you to take practical action in implementing your passion, in implementing your purpose, and following this blueprint that I will share with you. And then in lesson 4, we discuss then ways in which you can then sell your products, sell your services using online platforms, leveraging on the digital platforms that we have available. COVID-19 has taught many of us the importance of being able to have a business that runs both physically, through contact sessions or contact delivery where possible, but also ways to bring our services and our products online without necessarily relying on contact services and contact delivery or physical contact with our customers. So those are the 4 modules in a nutshell. Let's dig into lesson 1. Right. We said lesson 1, we're starting on the basics and foundations of purpose. Purpose is the foundation from which multiple income streams are meant to flow from. So we have all been created by our Maker God with a specific purpose and a specific assignment that we need to complete here on earth. None of us are here on earth, just to enjoy and have fun. We have an assignment. We have a life contract to pursue or to fulfill a particular purpose and a particular assignment. But our Creator and our Maker God didn't just throw us into this assignment without equipping us. He has equipped us for those assignments, for that purpose. So we have been created fit for purpose, meaning we already carry within us, within our DNA, within everything that we have, we carry the equipment, we carry the tools that we need to complete that assignment. So we come here fit for purpose with all resources that we need to complete that purpose and that assignment. We have talents, we have gifts, we have interests, we even have our unique personality, the sound of our voice, everything about us, even our height, the color of our skin, even the skin, the race that we were born into is not a mistake, because it means our assignment here on earth required us to come in the bodily vessel of a particular race. But it doesn't mean that that particular race or body or vessel defines our identity. It's simply a vehicle that we have been given for us to fulfill and to complete our assignment here on earth. So what am I saying to you? I'm saying everything about us has been, made specifically for us to be fit for the purpose that we have been assigned to fulfill and to perform here on earth. So here is the thing. We know the assignment is there, but we need to know it, because once we know it, provision, as in physical resources, financial resources, will start flowing into us, flowing into our lives to help us fulfill that purpose. Provision, if you break it down, is 2 words. It's pro and vision. Pro meaning providing for the vision. So once we know the purpose and the vision that we need to be, that we're here for, then the provision and the provision for that vision then flows, and it is released into our lives. So it means it is extremely important that we know what our purpose is, because once we know it, with knowing, we will activate what? The provision, the resources that we need. So there's a very nice saying, and yeah, it's not a scripture, it's a saying by Dr. Miles Monroe, where he says, where purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. Think about that. If we don't know our purpose, then abuse is inevitable. Because what is the point of having all of these resources coming to us if we don't know how to channel these resources, if we don't know how to use these resources to attain a higher purpose that we've been sent here on earth to achieve? So, with that as a foundational background, knowing that purpose is the very first place for us to start, let's start asking you, What is your purpose? What do you think is your purpose? Maybe some of you know it. Some of you have a faint idea of what it is. So let's just dig into that. As I said, your purpose is your life contract. It is your assignment here on earth. That which God, has equipped you in your spirit, in your soul, and in your body is aligned with your purpose. It is that which your spirit in you and your soul in you has been sent here on earth to accomplish in the form and the vehicle of your body. And in a particular assigned sphere. It could be in the sphere of business, in the sphere of various industries and spheres here on earth, or you're even called, assigned to a particular grouping of people, to a particular sector in society. All right, and all of this is for what? For the advancement of the kingdom of God, or to serve humanity for the highest good of all. So our assignment and our purpose is all in service to humanity. It is all in service to humanity to advance the highest good of all here on earth. It is not for selfish purposes, but it is for service to humanity. As I said, we've all been wired and equipped, fit for our individual purposes. Everything from our personality to the sound of our voice or our voice print, to our passion, to our interests, to our likes, to our dislikes, even the things that we like or dislike, those are an indication of what it is that is our purpose. Our strengths, even our weaknesses, our spiritual gifts, because we are triune beings, we are spirit, we are soul, we are body, we have giftings at all these three areas. So what your spiritual gifts are is an indicator of what your purpose is. Your intellect, at the level of your soul, your intellect, the things that excite your brain, that excite your mind, that you love reading up on, those are indicators towards your purpose. Your body shape, we've got gifts in spirit, soul, and body, fit for purpose in all these three areas: spirit, soul, body. So look at all of these three areas and see, what are my gifts in all of these three areas? Your body shape, the height of your body, your stamina, all of that are an indicator to your purpose. They've all been intricately wired to suit us to be able to successfully complete our assignment here on earth. And so nothing, and absolutely nothing about us is a mistake. Everything that we have been wired for and equipped for is by design. It is by design. Think of, I think a couple of years ago I met a lady, and she had the most beautiful voice, the most soothing voice. And I thought to myself, whoa, this is such a beautiful voice. I could listen to it every day, and I actually feel like this is someone I can open up to. Just her voice print was relaxing me. It was making me open up and, giving me an indicator or signaling to me that this is someone that I can trust. This is someone I can open up to. This is someone I can open my soul to. So it's not a mistake that actually she is a psychologist. Because as a psychologist, your work and your assignment is to help people with their their most difficult issues, etc. So people must be able to open up to you. And as a psychologist, to have a voice that is like that, a voice that is relaxing, a voice that is calming, a voice that is communicating to me that you can trust me, you can open up to me, it is key, and it is not a mistake. It is by design. So if you're wondering here, listening to me and you're thinking, but I wonder, what is my purpose? I think I have an inkling, I have a faint idea, but I'm not really sure. Then let me just give you the words of T.D. Jakes, Bishop T.D. Jakes, who said, if you can't figure out your purpose, then figure out your passion, because your passion will lead you right into your purpose. So passion leads to purpose. The two are fused. So we need to be able to understand what is it that is our purpose and our passion, because the two are interlinked. We already hold the clues to our purpose. We hold it in in our being, in everything that we love, our interests, as I've explained them. We simply need to do an inventory. Do an inventory of all that we've been equipped with, and then understand what our life mission is from that inventory. Because everything we've been gifted with, everything we've been wired with, is for us to fulfill that purpose. Now, let me help you do this inventory. Here are a couple of questions I would like you to answer. They are also in your guide. So the questions are around helping you identify your purpose, helping you unpack this toolbox and open up an inventory of your toolbox to see that which you've been bestowed with, those gifts, talents, and strength that you are already carrying. So the first question is, what do you absolutely love to do? And you would actually do it without being paid. If someone were to say, you know what, I need help on 1, 2, 3, you'd be the first person to do it. You wouldn't even think about asking for payment or etc., because it just comes naturally to you. It flows naturally to you. What is it that you do with ease? You do this thing with ease, you do it effortlessly without any struggle. What is that thing that you do without struggle? When you're doing this thing, time flies. Time literally flies, and it ceases to exist when you do this thing. What is it that you love to do, that you love to read about? And when you're reading about it or you're doing it, you feel you're most alive. What is that thing that you feel most alive when you are doing it? Think about that. Write it down in your notebook. What is it that you love to read and talk about? Something that it's a subject that just intrigues you. Whenever you're Googling and you're searching for information, you are drawn to this particular topic. You're drawn to this particular subject. And whenever you enter a room and a conversation is in a particular direction, you shift the conversation to this direction because this is a topic that you're interested in. This is a topic that just oozes out of you. You carry the energy of this topic. Whenever you go, chances are you will find a way of swaying the conversation in the direction of this particular topic. Okay, so think about those things. What is it that people compliment you most about, or most for? What is that thing that most people are saying, whoa, we wish we could do this thing as effortlessly as you are doing it? What is that thing? But also, what is it that disturbs you? What is that thing that when you notice it in society, when you observe it, it just irks you, it angers you, it frustrates you, and it says and it signals to you that you need to take action to correct that or to bring a solution to that situation. So anything that you observe and it disturbs you, it irks you, instead of being critical and wanting to point fingers and judge people and whatever, think about, how can I be a solution? How, if this thing is bothering me, perhaps I'm the one that carries a solution to it. Let me be a solution bringer to that situation. So that's the thing. Another thing is, how does my voice, how does my personality affect others? What do people say about the way your voice comes across, about the way your personality makes them feel? How do people feel around you? How do they feel around you? How does it affect them? Do you have the personality that commands attention, such that when you walk into a room, heads turn because your presence just commands attention? Or do you have a subtle, soft, nurturing personality and energy that just makes people relax around you? People tell you things that they wouldn't tell even their best friends, but they find that when they're around you, your energy that you carry and your personality is such that it makes them so relaxed that they start telling you all of these deep things, these deep, dark things that they wouldn't even tell their friends. It's a gift. It's your personality. It's the energy that God has wired you to carry that makes people relax around you, that makes people feel safe around you, that makes people trust you with their innermost secrets and with their innermost thoughts. Or do you have a cheerful personality? That is the life of the party or the life of whatever event is happening, right? Are you that vibey, vibrant person that is just so energetic? When you enter, just, it's like an ooze of energy and life just comes in. Maybe that's you. Or you have the kind of personality that gives people assurance and certainty, that even in times of crisis, they're able to say, whoa, even in the midst of this crisis, when I looked at so and so, I just felt what, things are going to be okay. Their presence and them being there gave me certainty. It gave me assurance. It was a very reassuring presence. That's a gift. That's a gift. So if you're not sure about any of these questions that I've asked, ask people. Ask people, ask our friends, ask your friends, ask your colleagues, ask anyone that you interact with on a daily basis. How do you experience me? What energy do I bring? How do you experience me? Right? And also, which places, which people, which activities, which books make you feel most alive? Think about those. Those are very clear indicators of what your purpose and what your passion is. So who do you admire? Who do you admire and you follow on social media? It could be a celebrity, it could be an influential person in the business sector, in many sectors. Who do you look up to? Who inspires you? Who are you intrigued about their life story, about their achievements? Who intrigues you? The thing is, we are attracted and drawn to people who are like us and who are showing us what is possible, who are showing us that, you're on the right path. We're attracted to those people because they actually already embody that which we are aspiring to move towards. So we are inspired by them. They are showing us, you're on the right path. And that which I already am, you also can attain. It is possible. So think about those people that are more advanced and more experienced than you, but within a similar area that you're passionate about, because they give you and I a glimpse of what is possible for us. They have already embodied something that we are currently aspiring, right? And so those people are your future selves. They are your soul tribe because they're showing you what is there. So another and last question that I want you to think about to help you identify this purpose and to unpack your inventory of your gifts is your decisions. So think about the key decisions you've made in life. Think about all the key major decisions you've made in life, be it your marital partner, who you chose to marry, be it where you chose to live, be it your career choice, be it along those lines, life partner, career choice, where to live, which professional career to follow, etc. Which values do you think were the driving force to you making that choice? Which values were seeking expression as you made a choice to go and move to that city, or to choose to work for that particular company, to choose to do this particular profession? Which values were seeking expression? Which value was saying to you, I want to live and I want to express myself through this choice? Because all of these key decisions they stem from our values, which are our life anchors. So these values are our life anchors, and they are linked to our purpose and our assignment here on earth. So look at your inventory. There is a lot that it has given you. I want you to write it down. So even if it means you need to pause during the training, please do pause and then write this inventory down, and you will see what emerges from this inventory. You will see just how gifted you are, and you will already start seeing a picture around why you are wired that way. And then what I would like you to do in the next session of purpose statement, I would like you to combine all of that information that you have gathered from your inventory, from the questions I've just asked you. I want you to then crystallize it, boil it down, and combine it into a purpose statement. So I want you to write a purpose statement, putting together all your responses to those questions. And I'm just in your guide, I've given you a guide. Feel free to use it, feel free to expand it as much as you want for it to fully capture and embody that which you want it to capture. So, but the framework or the skeleton of this purpose statement is that it should state something like, my purpose is to use my gifts and my talents and my passion or my personality or traits of X, Y, Z. The dash in the skeleton. To use my personality, my talents of X, Y, Z to help this group of people, right? And I currently express or use this purpose or these gifts through the vehicle of X, Y, Z. That's the framework. Let's give you a couple of examples. It will make it easy. Let me give you an example of, two examples. The one example is, my purpose is to use my love for reading, learning, and sharing knowledge to help individuals and their businesses to know and reach their highest potential. I currently express this purpose through the vehicles of my profession as a talent management specialist and a life and business coach, as well as a training, maybe a training company, right? That's an example. So let's look at the second one. The second one says, my purpose is to use my love for making people and for making spaces beautiful to help women feel beautiful and confident and live in beautiful homes and spaces and offices that reflect their personalities. I currently express this purpose through the vehicles of my profession as a professional makeup artist, as well as an interior designer. So, do you see how that works? So someone who's got the passion for beautifying spaces and beautifying people is able to say, this is what they do, this is their gift, and they channel it and express it through these vehicles at the moment of being a professional makeup artist and being an interior designer. And it's very, very important to know that this purpose statement is going to be something that evolves, right? Because you're going to find other vehicles, more ways to express the same purpose. So in the examples I've given you, the people are expressing their purpose and their gifts in two forms, through two professions. One is a makeup artist and an interior designer. But once we go through the multiple income streams blueprint, I will then show you how this same person can now use this core statement to further unpack the multiple income streams that they can create from this purpose. So let's pause this video and I would like you to take this time to create your own purpose statement, your own purpose statement, given your responses to those questions that I asked. So when you're done putting together your purpose statement, here's an action that I would like to give you. Here's a task I'd like to give you. I would like you to write your purpose statement in your journal. Write it in your journal or on a sticky note or piece of paper, and place it where you can see it daily. Place it where you can see it daily and be reminded of it. And then use it as a foundation to inform your daily actions, your daily goals. Remember, purpose needs to be driving everything that we're doing here on earth. Purpose is around our assignment, why we are even here on earth. So we need to live purpose-driven lives on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. So I've also created a toolkit called the Goals to Action Toolkit, which really helps individuals live purpose-driven lives on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. Lives that are aligned with their bigger purpose and their bigger goals, such that every day is not going to waste. Every single week you can account for it and just say, I've done these actions and they are bringing me closer to my purpose. If you're interested in getting the toolkit, you can inquire on it, and we will send it through to you. So this is then the conclusion of lesson 1. I would like you to implement the action steps that I've given you. I would like you to put together your purpose statement, put it together and craft it, and place it in a place where you can see it daily, and start aligning your life, your day-to-day decisions, your day-to-day actions with that purpose. Not enough to just know the purpose, but it's enough to make it align with your decisions and align with your day-to-day actions. But for the purpose of this training, we're going to help you then use the purpose to help you create multiple income streams. So thank you for listening and your attention in lesson 1. Let's now move over to lesson 2. And in lesson 2, we are going to go into the mindset that is important for us to start manifesting multiple income streams from this purpose. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for investing your time and energy to listen. Please implement those actions that I've given you in your guide, because it is only through actions and implementing actions that we will start seeing results. So now you have your purpose statement in mind. Keep it in mind as we move on to lesson 2. Let's move on to lesson 2.